Through 2020, we've experienced so much loss from illnesses, sicknesses, loss in business, but we ain't taking no more with us in 21. We're going into it with a whole new attitude, a new groove, in a new way, and new style. Today I'm going behind that brand with my friend, my sister, CC the Great, new #1 seller of Hold Your Damn Purse.
Hey Sean.
Well, it's good.
Not much. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you've been booked, busy. Look, #1 selling across the platform of Amazon.
Yes, #1 best-selling author on the largest bookstore in the planet. And I'm just so excited about it because I always wanted to be a #1 best-selling author, but you know, it came at a great time like this. It's like you said, it's been a pause kind of on everything because of COVID. But like, God still made a way and everything just lined up.
Everything is about alignment and perfect timing, new visions, new ways, and you know, just new journeys. You know, you're an author, a 2-time author.
Right.
We can't forget about Hair University. So tell everybody give everybody a glimpse about Hair University.
Okay, so Hair University came about because I made history as the first professor of cosmetology for Tarrant County College. And when I did that, I was like, okay, I need to think business-wise. You know, they hired me to build this brand new program at this school. Am I gonna teach my ladies curriculum, which is the cosmetology book that is usually used for cosmetology students? But I was like, no, I'm gonna write my own book. I'm gonna write my textbook and I'm gonna use it for my students and teach it the CC the Great way. So that's how Hair University came about.
Man, all things great. Like, you just never cease to amaze me. You always set a bar, go above and beyond. Now, you've been in the hair industry for so long, but you've expanded your brand in so many ways. Now, what has been the most memorable experience within the hair industry and then your transition of where you are now?
Ooh, that is a good question, Sean. Okay, so my most memorable experience that keeps popping in my head because I've been doing hair for a long time. I opened up my first salon 1 week after graduating from cosmetology school. But then, like I said, I've taught at the collegiate level, the private beauty school level, at the high school level. This is my most memorable moment, or my favorite moment. It's really, I was subbing at a cosmetology school for high school. And I was talking to this young girl and I told her, because she, you know, I told her that she was beautiful and she was just like, and I said, girl, even if you don't think you cute or you beautiful, when somebody gives you a compliment, accept it and say thank you. And the more you accept it and receive it, you'll start to believe it. This was about 3 years ago. This girl texted me like 3 months ago and said, Miss CC, I just wanted to say thank you. I have practiced what you said. Even when I didn't feel beautiful, I believed what the other people said, and now I know I'm beautiful. Said thank you. When I tell you, Sean, that broke me down. There's a lot of other stuff that I can name that I did, but making a difference in other people for real, that's the kind of stuff that, like, it blesses me. So I was just grateful to see that actually really what I was saying and what I was doing actually really helped somebody.
Now, your personal style is really bold. It goes along with your personality. Like, y'all have to understand CC the Great. The name is just not the name for no reason. Like, she does a lot of things that's great. She actually upholds the name. So what are like the key things that you say sticks with you when people hear or would say about you that makes you great?
Ooh, what are 3 things that people say about me that makes me great? My sister calls me never be forgotten. She be like, girl, you'll never be forgotten. #1, because of the way that I dress. Even when I was heavier, because I've lost like 45 pounds,
wow,
I still wore what I wanted to wear. And I don't necessarily mean I wore what I wanted to wear because everything was hanging out. Sometimes it did if I wanted it to. However, I'm saying that if I liked it, I was very eclectic. You know, that's why I said, Sean, do I look junky today? Because I like to wear what I want to wear. So my style, my energy. When I come in the room, I light up the room. And it's not because I'm trying to be seen, but it's because I'm there for a purpose. And most people say, girl, your energy rubbed off on me. I mean, like once you entered into the room, we got excited, or I was sad, but you know, you shifted my energy. So that's another thing. And then I always go after what I say. If I say it, if I write it down, it's happening. And I may not know how it's gonna happen, Sean, but most people say if she set a goal, she's gonna reach it. So those are the 3 things that I would say that people remember me by. Maybe I got a big mouth, that's 4.
Now, going into the new book, Girl, Hold Your Own Damn Purse, what are some things that, transpired in your mind while writing this whole story out?
Oh, okay, so the book, Girl, Hold Your Own Damn Purse, it came about because of all the stuff that I've been through, like throughout my life. And I went on this journey really all my life, but when I turned 30, so I'm 36. And I was like, what is wrong with me? It seems like I keep attracting like all of these negative, toxic people in my life. And I started to wonder, am I toxic? Because I keep, they say you are who you attract, birds of a feather flock together. And I'm like, I know I'm not a toxic bird, but it sure does seem like I got a lot of toxic feathery friends around me. So in this discovery of that, I started looking into like setting boundaries. And I started working on that because I was like, oh, I thought I had boundaries. Did not. I started looking into why did I feel like I needed the applause of other people in order to feel successful. Because I still had the success, quote unquote. In the eyes of everybody else, I still went after what I wanted. But there were certain people that if they did not clap for me, the win wasn't even a victory to me. And that's a problem, because you don't need nobody clapping you. You clap for your own damn self. So in that journey, I got into counseling, and I had been in counseling all my life, but when I asked my counselor that question, like, what's wrong with me? I take one group of people and I replace them with another. And he was like, you're not toxic, you're codependent. And I wanted to tell him, your mama codependent. I ain't codependent, your mama. Because I thought that codependent people were like, took care of people who suffer from drug abuse and stuff like that, and they were doormats, but I was a codependent. I ain't let everybody walk over me, but my close friends, my close family, I did. And I had to work on that and be like, first of all, you need to hold your own damn purse, girl. Let me ask you this, Sean, which it probably don't happen to you because you're a man. But the ladies know what I'm talking about. When you go out to shop, okay, and your homegirl go in the fitting room, and first thing she say is, girl, can you hold my purse? Now I gotta hold your purse for my whole life. Because I don't want nobody to steal it. I don't want nobody to grab it. And I can't even enjoy my shopping experience because I'm up here with her purse like, oh my God. You go to the club with your friends and everybody hand you the purse while they're on the floor twerking it down, and you just make sure, sir, don't walk too close to her purse. Girl, hold your own damn purse. I cannot focus on getting myself better because I think that longevity, loyalty, helping my friends too much with their problems will some kind of way relieve my stress and make me a better person. It doesn't. So that's where the book came from. You hold your own damn purse.
Now, relieving stress and reducing baggage and unnecessary things. I know a lot of times in the beauty industry, for hairstylists, you all are more so like a therapist for people. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel actually now releasing the book and previously giving therapy to your clients, but still enduring certain things within yourself?
Oh, that's good, Sean. Okay, so you are right. I'm actually a licensed faith-based counselor. Have been since I was 19 years old. Wow. And when people sit in my chair, they talk about everything. One thing that I'm happy about with releasing the book, Girl, Hold Your Own Damn Purse, is I'm willing to walk with you as long as you're willing to hold your own stuff. A lot of the times people want to lay stuff in your lap and then go, girl, hold it for me. It's like, oh, I'm ready to get out of this situation. I've been ready to lose weight for 14 years. Or, girl, he just keep on doing me bad. Or, I don't know, whatever you can think of. Like they talk about some real stuff in their chair, okay? But my problem is, or the problem that I had is I wanted to fix it for them. Like, okay, so this is what you need to do. And this is what you need to say. And this is how you fix the problem. But no, she has to come to that realization herself. And that's a part of codependency, is giving advice. Too much advice giving. And so I'm in the perfect set. She's sitting in my chair and she dumping all her trash out. Really, she don't want no help. She just want to vent, have a listening ear. So I started to learn, ask, would you like some feedback, or do you just want me to listen? Because that's important. Because once I know what place we're in, I can just allow you to get that out and leave that here, versus me trying to help you pick it up and put it back together. And the book is actually a guide and an intro to codependency, putting your life together and being responsible for yourself, for real. So that's what I like about it.
So you would say it starts with taking ownership of your own solution, on your own issues.
Yes, and that's it. I'm not responsible for your purse. If you decide to leave your purse right here, I could say, hey sis, you left your purse, but it's not my job to run down the street, to grab it, take it everywhere. I mean, literally we do too much. If I take responsibility for myself, it will allow other people to be responsible for themselves. You know, we're fixers. We're used to fixing hair, styling hair. But it's not your job, it's not your place to carry burdens that that God never intended for you to carry. You know, I'm coming out with a shirt, Sean. Maybe we can come out with it together, I don't know. But it's gonna say Jesus is not a codependent. Because he is not. He said, work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. And then now he say, what else he say? Give me a scripture, Sean. You gotta look. But he does. He says, work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. He said, a man that don't work, he won't eat. I can go on and on and on. You know, in Romans, he said, mark those who cause division among you and avoid them. People try to say, oh, you gotta forgive people. You need to turn the other cheek. Jesus said, mark them. If you messy, she marked. If she's a mooch, she's marked. If she always have baggage and drama and problems, she causes division. And then the next advice that he gives is avoid them.
So what would be the thing you have learned with dealing with so many women, so many emotional distresses from not only just before even the book and just now in analyzing your life and the relationships that you replaced and added to your life?
What would be, ask me again.
What would be the thing you learned most about women and the personalities of, you know, learning what a real codependent is and just understanding the whole therapy process? Because you've gave therapy, but now you're putting yourself through therapy. So what would be the thing you learned most?
The thing that I learned most about women is that we all are the same at the core. We all just want to be loved. That's it. And we want real love and real commitment. And a lot of times when you find a woman that doesn't display that, somewhere along the line she was violated in some kind of way. Whether it be she trusted someone with a secret and they ripped it from her, you know, or she was violated sexually, mentally, physically, spiritually even. At the core of it all, even if she seems to be a bad seed, she just want to be loved. And it may not be my job to show her how to be loved or help her hold her purse through that. Maybe she need to go through another mentor or another sister. But what I've learned about all women is we just want to be loved. We just want true friendship, true accountability, and to be able to believe that that really exists. That's what I've learned.
So in the moment of becoming a #1 seller across a large platform, what was the process in your mind? Like they went off like, is this really happening?
You know what, Sean? And that's a good question too, because I really didn't take it in and I still kind of haven't taken it in, but I kind of did. So when I was on live sharing the news that I had become a #1 best-selling author, I was playing the song Congratulations, because you know that's the song that just fit with everybody.
Right.
And he from Texas, so represent. But it was when I was saying, and I said, and I haven't even had a chance to soak it in, y'all. And then I just started crying because I was like, girl, you said that you was going to be a #1 international best-selling author by 4 p.m. It's 3:59. Who does that? Who said? I mean, I'm sure there are people who do, but who says that? And then I just started bawling. I was just crying because I was so grateful, you know, to just speak it out and put it out into the atmosphere, and then really wake up with a mission to say, you're gonna do this by 4.
So
and it
now,
happened.
Earlier on, you said that whatever you put your mind to, you actually achieve it. So how powerful in discovering your purpose is it in just running with it? Because I feel like a lot of people out here lost and still trying to find it, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So how has it been for you in actually understanding it and the accolades and everything you receive from it?
Ooh, so with me going after what I want and people still finding their purpose, or even just, my husband say I just jump off the porch. Like, and at first, that's a good thing though. I would say to people, that's a great thing. If you see something, you know, I see it, I want it, you know, you have to just go after it. Yes, you do need a plan, but don't be so perfectionistic that the plan becomes procrastinated. Because perfectionism to me is a form of procrastination. You know, you just gotta, there is nobody perfect. There is no one perfect. There will never be a perfect book. There will never be the perfect outfit, the perfect makeup, the perfect hair, the perfect career. But if you go after it, you do your best, and then you ask for help along the way. You give back along the way. You study, get up under somebody, a mentor. And it doesn't even have to be someone physical that you can touch and see every day. You may find a mentor on YouTube, on Instagram, that just consistently pours into you and help you get better. But I would say don't lose that jump off the porch-ness. It's not a real word, but keep your jump off the porch-ness. Keep your go-getter spirit, because when you wait too long, you lose the momentum. I think you talked about this a long time ago. Everything has its season. Everything blooms in its season. People say, well, what God has for you is for you. Can't nobody take it from you. I mean, well, yeah, what God has for you is for you, but you can sabotage it and mess it up. You can't, a tree only blooms in its correct season. So if you're planning at the wrong time, you're not gonna produce in the right time.
Right.
So when you feel it and it's time, jump off the porch, but grab the resources that you need to make it happen.
So do you feel like people hinder themselves sometimes from, like you say, trying to be too perfect?
Yes, it's called the imposter syndrome. Because see, there's an imposter syndrome in all of us. I fight imposter syndrome every day. I'm fighting it now, but I'm all right. Imposter syndrome is, you know, when it creeps up in your mind. Oprah Winfrey has imposter syndrome. I just learned that from somebody. She shared it. I was gonna look it up when I left today. But imposter syndrome is when you yourself start to go, well, what if they figure out I'm not good enough? Well, it's so many people with PhDs and this. I'm a master hairstylist. I own a salon. Yeah, you're a faith-based counselor, but who are you to tell people how to deal with codependency and how to live their life? And then I turned around and told myself, who the hell am I not to tell them CC the Great? You know, like seriously, there is your tribe, there is and if people don't hear your message, it's your fault. Everybody don't want to listen to this man with his PhD up here talking, boring you to death. I'm talking to people who understand my language. When I tell you, girl, hold your own damn purse, you know exactly what I mean. Every woman in America, because she got a damn purse, from Michelle Obama to Queen Elizabeth. She got a purse. They're very expensive, but she has one. And so if I tell Queen, hold your own damn purse, she may be a little offended because she's royalty, but hold your stuff, you know? And so you have to fight imposter syndrome every day, like every moment, even with your kids, because I'm a mom, I have a daughter. Like I be like, oh, when she gonna grow up and realize that I'm just a regular mama just like everybody else? Or, you know, she think I'm the coolest person in the world. She think I'm a celebrity. I'm like, hardly it's people whose moms really are celebrities. They have millions of followers. Your mom only got about 3,000 and something, but she don't care. And that's imposter syndrome. I'll talk myself down in front of her because I don't want to ruin the idea, but I have to stop that. She needs to think I'm great as long as she can, you know. And so we have to stop speaking negative things to ourselves. We heard it several times before, but it's real. No matter what anybody else says, it's what we say to ourselves and what we believe.
Hey, you heard it here first. We're not taking any excess, unnecessary baggage in 21 and moving forward. Make sure you take care of your own self, your own issues, and let your plans align in timing. Right. So make sure you know, how can people follow the CC the Great movement? Okay, so my website is ccdgreat.com. You can follow me on Instagram at cc, just like ABC, cc_the great, or at Girl Hold Your Own Damn Purse on Instagram. And just, if you go on my website, all things CC are there. If you want to book a hair appointment, go to CC the Great. I still do hair. So. Hey, you heard it here first. We out. This is CC the Great, and you just tuned in with the man behind the brand. Remember, hold your own damn purse. You dig?